Okay, so I'm Chris. This was my project for the Stompbox workshop. I took before this the new music controller workshop, and Sasha had us think of some ideas for projects and whatnot. And I remember coming up with an idea that I called the Bischoff box, which was kind of inspired by John Bischoff, the composer, who performs with a little tiny box with knobs on it. And I thought, it'd be kind of cool to do something like that that would make sounds. When we were working on our projects, I soon realized that it would be, rather than making a stomp box that had one effect, that it would be easy to make something that is kind of universal, like a universal stomp box, because it's all in software and you can change things the way you wanted to. My initial idea, before I came to the class, I had built a wind controller that used motion to control things, and I was thinking of making an instrument to couple that to. When I started working on this, I realized this is kind of cool in itself. I ended up building a little sound box with knobs and whatnot, that sort of like John Bischoff. Actually, it's totally different, but that's where the idea came from. So I ended up with this. This is running, or 3 oscillators, 3 phasers that are making sort of percussive sounds. And then there's a low pass filter on it and some effects before it comes out. Ended up with 6 knobs controlling the parameters in it, and I've got 6 small jacks where you can run external control voltages into there and modulate the whole thing that way. So let's see if it still works.
Oh yeah.
Project, we use the Stompbox to create a knob controlling distortion on this slider here, and processing to reflect the amplitude of voice. So when I talk, the image will get bigger, or when I whisper, it might get smaller. And then as we move the knob, it'll distort the sound more subtly. And that's it.
So my project was a Stompbox that can do different types of effects, and you can overlay the effects by turning a knob and choosing the effect, then pressing a button, and then it turns that effect on or off, and then you can change how the effect is by like turning the other knob to change the properties of the effect. And
so what effect do we have here?
Delay.
It's a delay, okay.
Right now most of the effects aren't working. So,
Yeah.
that's it.
Alright, my name is Erin Meadows, and I am here to present my Stompbox that I made this week. Most of you know I was here last week doing the composed instrument workshop, and I had a lot of fun doing that, so I decided I should stay another week and do the Stompbox. So what I'm going to do today is show you my kind of combination of my 2 weeks here, which is my composed instrument, which is at the top, which is an iPhone with a chromatic keyboard on it that makes some kind of funky synthesizer sounds depending on how you articulate the phone, with this nice little thumb hole in the back so you can get some control and play some keys. And then the Stompbox, which I made this week, has 2 buttons and 2 knobs, a fader, and I forgot what you call this one, pressure sensor, I guess. So I'm a little bit more familiar with MIDI instruments, so I'm kind of used to the knobs and fader thing. But, so I was trying to see what I could do that was a little bit different because, you know, different is fun. And so that's kind of why I tried to incorporate the pressure sensor, and I played around with it, and I found out pretty quickly that you could get some pretty good control out of it. It's pretty reliable. I also really wanted to use the proximity sensor, but I couldn't get it to behave. So since it was a week, I gave it the axe and just put another knob on there, and said that maybe that's why knobs do the thing. So anyways, the effects that I have in here are tremolo and a phaser. And basically the knob here is just volume, because I found How I was playing around with it is I was hooking up this cord to my phone or to my computer, and I was just playing like audio files into it. And I was having a lot of fun with that, listening to songs that I know and love and just doing stuff to it, and with my box. And that was a lot of fun. But I found I was having a lot of volume control issues, so I added that on there just because, I don't know. But I think it would probably be funky to make a different patch where I use that to control an effect, because sliders are fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to demonstrate the combination of the projects. I still haven't practiced any of them though, so this will be experimentation, and we'll all experiment together.